and welcome back to Crochet with Curio. In our last video we showed you how to make this granny square. However, we did end up with lots of ends that needed getting rid of. Now if you simply cut these off, you will find that your crochet work will start to unravel quite quickly. So what we need to do is we need to get rid of them somehow by weaving them in quite unobtrusively but quite securely. So for this we're going to need some yarn needles, and I'm going to choose this one. Now if like me your eyesight isn't great and you're not very good at threading needles like this, a simple technique is to fold the yarn over the needle, squeeze it and push it through the eye. So we need to weave this in, or sew this in, around the same colour rather than through the pale blue. But don't do it too tight because you don't want to change the shape of your stitches. Now I'm going to go back the same way and weave it back through, and then back again. By weaving it backwards and forwards 3 times, it makes it very, very tight and it'll be difficult for it to unravel. Snip off the end as close as you dare and get rid of the excess. Continue this with all of the ends that you need weaving in. Some rounds you'll find easier to weave in than others because there's an obvious place for your stragglers to go. Others can be a little bit difficult and you have to think about it a little bit more as to where you can weave them. So again, I'm going to go backwards and forwards 3 times and try to hide it as best we can. Obviously, if you're doing a large blanket, you will end up with hundreds of ends, which can be a bit of a pain when it comes to weaving all those in. So I suggest that every few rows you stop what you're doing and weave in a few ends. This one can look a little bit difficult, but I'm actually going to go right through those stitches. Just make sure on the other side that it's not showing. And then back through again. When you're snipping the ends off, just make sure that you are only snipping the straggler, because if you cut through your work, everything will unravel. And just continue like that until all the ends are woven in.